Now, just quickly going back to Blast Groups, obviously that's where you started the year successfully, even beating Heroic, who have been on pretty good form. Tell me about your start to the year and kind of like how that warmed you up into 2023.
Well, obviously for us, let's say that 2022 has been really disappointed. Probably the most disappointed year I had for a while individually. So we had big talks after Blast Abu Dhabi, just to see what we really wanted, and how we could also improve for 2023. We had a lot of ideas, and obviously we tried to see our weaknesses, what happened in 2022, just to get better. And obviously it started well in Blast, and I think we did well. Start well as well here, and it's really important for us to start well because the main goal for the team is Paris, and we want to be ready there.
Now we saw Spinx on quite a better form, compared to especially like the last few events of the year. That's exactly what I'm getting to, right? I mean, obviously, the end of the year wasn't super great from him, especially considering the expectations that everybody had for him. He started the year off well. So has there been something that you've kind of worked on with him specifically in terms of roles or in terms of how you approach the game?
Of course. I mean, after the re-major, I started to see that he didn't perform that well, and I wanted to talk to him why and how did he feel. And obviously, the main thing is Lotan is really talented, but he's really young in terms of experience. He played before with one game leader and one play style. They try with ants. They play a bit faster than us. Let's be honest. So obviously, he had way more space, and it was way easier for him to lurk. So after some time, he tried to play more for the team, and I was feeling that he didn't lurk how I wanted. So I tried to speak to him and told him that we need him as a really good player, and we need him to perform at some point. But first of all, he needs to think about himself and not to the team. I can do that, Magis can do that, but not him. So he kind of understood that and played more for himself. Also at some position, let's take the example of overpass. We put him at, I think it's the best city position you could ever have is A. We put him there, but he was playing with Hades before, and obviously Hades was playing for him. But now he played with Zaiwu, and he was kind of scared to play for himself. And I told him, I don't want you to do the same because obviously it's Zaiwu, but play also for yourself. Ask for Flash, ask for Zaiwu to do gum setup to put you in good condition because it's important that our A player is playing well on this map. And since that is performing, for example, on overpass, and he understands the way we're playing. Obviously, he came to this team. He came to this team with like kind of big legends. Zaiwu, I mean, 4 years in the pro scene, top 2 twice, top 1 twice. Magis can do 3 and 4 time a major winner. So obviously for him, it wasn't the same than it was in Ants. So, but now I understand that he's a star and he has to perform, and we try to put him in the best condition possible.
I wanted to ask about this NIP game. I mean, obviously they came in with this change to config very last minute. They already played the Blast Groups, with a different lineup that they were supposed to. How good of an idea did you have of how to approach the game even?
Well, kind of no idea, to be honest. We kind of felt they were picking Mirage because they won Mirage against Spirit in play-in, and also it can be a PUBG map easier than others. So obviously we knew that they will pick it. So we got ready not in terms of what they will do, but more about how a PUBG playstyle can be done, and we thought about that. And yeah, then Inferno was more in a good pick for us because we were just feeling it. So that's it.
How are you guys feeling about your group in general? I mean, Fnatic and Outsiders would be on the other side at the moment, and you guys are obviously waiting for that result still. But generally, there's kind of been a discussion between Group A, Group B. How much do you see your group?
Obviously, people say that's a group of death, but I never really take in consideration any groups. I don't really care. I know that any opponent can beat any team, most likely in group stage. So let's be honest, I don't really care. I just want us to qualify for playoff. Next game is against Fnatic or Outsiders, and we're just gonna give our best, but no particular opinion. No, sometimes we had group of death at some tournament, and it was like that. It's life, and I'm not thinking too much about it.
Just lastly, I wanted to ask about this setup that the ESL have brought for this tournament, which is obviously different. We have seen you, get to your usual antics, shouting across the venue and just kind of get into the other team's faces as much as you can. How much have you been enjoying that?
Well, obviously it's the best for me because I can really live and see the other team, and that's something I really like when we're in a big studio with a big thing around us and we can't see each other. It's really different. There I can really feel like Blast, just at the group stage. I can see the other team and can yell. I can be more myself, and I think it's good for the team. I just think it's tough to say, but I don't play to CS to be in like a small room, like a practice room, and just to doing official. I'm there to have to show my emotions and to show also my teammates my energy, which is one of my biggest strength. So obviously it's really good to have this kind of setup here.
Thank you and good luck moving forward.
Thank you very much.